Welcome to Hardly. Each book is distilled into 3 stories, giving you the key ideas in minutes. Today, we study together the book Game Plan, Peak Performance, Longevity, and Sustained Success by Mancias, in which we probe into building resilience through mindset and recovery routines, the importance of consistent physical and mental preparation, sustainable health and nutrition strategies for long-term success. Mancias currently holds the position of athletic trainer, athletic performance liaison for the Los Angeles Lakers, and has previously worked in a similar capacity for the Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat. Don't go away. Hurdley, the editor, will be right back with the story. Today, we're diving into 3 powerful stories that showcase the importance of mindset, physical preparation, and consistent nutrition for long-term success. These stories reveal the hidden strength of resilience, the discipline behind peak performance, and the small daily habits that add up to greatness. LeBron James, one of the book's most iconic figures, had his career reshaped by adopting a new approach to recovery and mental preparation. In the early years of his NBA journey, LeBron relied heavily on his natural athleticism. He was performing at a high level, but the toll of back-to-back games and seasons soon became apparent. One day, after suffering from recurring muscle soreness, he realized something needed to change. He wasn't just playing for today, he was playing for the future. Mike Mancias, his trainer, recalls a pivotal conversation. What do you need from your body today, tomorrow, and the next 5 years? This question changed the way LeBron approached not just his game but his life. They began incorporating a strict routine of stretching, mental visualization, and regular body maintenance. This wasn't about pushing harder during workouts but about learning how to recover better. LeBron started dedicating hours to ice baths, massages, and specific exercises designed to keep his body flexible and injury-free. His teammates noticed the shift. The most memorable moment came when, after an intense playoff game while everyone else was icing their knees, LeBron was already deep into his recovery routine: meditation, hydration, and low-impact stretching. The takeaway: longevity in any career isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. By focusing on recovery and mental preparedness, LeBron not only extended his career, but also maintained his peak performance year after year. The lesson here is simple. Longevity requires dedication to both body and mind. That focus on recovery naturally leads us to another story, this time centered around a young NFL player who was notorious for overtraining. Early in his career, Myles Garrett had a reputation for being a workhorse. He'd show up at the gym long before his teammates and stay late, determined to outwork everyone. But the relentless grind started wearing him down. His performance on the field was stellar, but behind the scenes, his body was breaking down. Garrett's knee pain became so severe that he started missing practices, something he had never done before. Mike Mancias, once again, stepped in with a different philosophy. Grind later, he said, emphasizing that sometimes less is more. He introduced Garrett to a more balanced approach, blending intense training with deep recovery. Garrett began paying more attention to mobility drills, yoga, and balancing his workout intensity with lighter sessions. As he eased off the throttle, his injuries started to fade. Instead of trying to push through pain, he began listening to his body. This shift wasn't easy for an athlete who thrived on pushing boundaries, but the results spoke for themselves. His knee pain disappeared, and his performance became even sharper. The insight here is profound. Resilience isn't always about pushing yourself harder. Sometimes it's about knowing when to pull back and give your body the space to heal. By balancing effort with recovery, Garrett found a new level of consistency and performance. His story shows that success often requires a strategic approach, where less can indeed be more. This principle ties neatly into the third story, one that revolves around Usher, a global superstar who used Mike's methods not for the basketball court or the football field, but for the stage. Known for his high-energy performances, Usher was struggling with the physical demands of constant touring. His grueling schedule left him drained and often sick, which led to subpar performances. His nutrition was inconsistent, and the late-night snacks and post-concert meals were taking a toll on his energy levels. That's when Mike introduced him to the idea of sustainable nutrition. "Think it forward," he said, meaning Usher had to start thinking about what he ate today and how it would impact his performance tomorrow. Small changes were made. Smoothies packed with nutrients replaced greasy post-show meals, and hydration became a key focus. Slowly, Usher's energy levels increased, and his stamina on stage improved dramatically. In one memorable instance, after a grueling 3-hour performance, Usher mentioned how he felt less fatigued than ever before. It's the food, he realized. The key takeaway here is that nutrition is foundational for sustained success. It's not just about fueling your body for one event, but about setting yourself up for long-term health and energy. By thinking ahead and making smart food choices, Usher found he could sustain his demanding schedule and perform at his highest level night after night. These three stories are linked by a common thread. Resilience isn't built in a day. Whether it's LeBron's focus on mental and physical recovery, Garrett learning to balance effort with rest, or Usher's discovery of the power of nutrition, they all reveal the importance of long-term preparation. What makes these stories truly impactful is that they show how success is not about the single big moments, but the countless small decisions made every day. So, what can we learn from these real-life examples? First, resilience is about consistency. It's about showing up every day, not just for the high-pressure moments, but for the small routines that keep you strong over the long haul. Whether it's recovery, mental preparation, or nutrition, it's the attention to detail that separates those who succeed from those who falter. Second, performance is not just about pushing through pain or exhaustion. It's about finding a rhythm that allows for both effort and recovery. Finally, thinking ahead, whether it's about what you eat or how you train, ensures you're always ready for what comes next. As the editor of Hardly, by learning these stories, we can better understand that our future success lies in the details of today's decisions. Decisions that seem small, but build the foundation for long-term achievement. Each story comes from the most representative real-life cases selected by the Hardly team from this book. There are still 15 more stories within its pages that are equally worth reading. If you wish to dive deeper, we recommend purchasing the full book. Resilience, smart preparation, and sustainable nutrition are the cornerstones of long-term success. Let's revisit these key ideas with one final story that demonstrates their power. LeBron James once faced one of his most grueling seasons, leading the Cavaliers to the NBA Finals while dealing with nagging injuries and fatigue. By the time they reached Game 7, most expected him to be burnt out. However, LeBron surprised everyone, delivering one of the best performances of his career. What most don't know is that during those final weeks, LeBron's recovery routine was stricter than ever. He spent hours in the cryotherapy chamber, followed a highly tailored nutritional plan, and prioritized mental recovery through visualization exercises. After winning the championship, he credited not just his work ethic, but the way he took care of the details leading up to the game. This story reinforces what we've seen throughout the book. Success is built on the foundation of daily habits. Whether it's recovering effectively, balancing effort with rest, or thinking forward with nutrition, every choice plays a role in long-term performance. By understanding and applying these lessons, we realize that greatness isn't just about pushing hard. It's about pushing smart, recovering, and preparing for what's next. As we move forward, it's crucial to apply these insights not just to athletics, but to any field where resilience and longevity are the keys to success. Each story reminds us that the future we build depends on the choices we make today.